everybody, and welcome to Poland Daily Travel. My guest tonight is Ralph McGaw in beautiful downtown Rzeszow. Ralph, are you there?
I'm here.
Ah, there you are. We don't have Anthony McFarland Gonzalez because we lost him when we were trying to hook up with him. Yeah, you are down in Rzeszow, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again soon. I hope we'll come down, do some filming there, and see some of our other friends there who are extremely fine people, I have to say. What a hospitable place Rzeszow is generally. I was in the local museum there to look at the art. I like to stop off in the towns, and if they have a little museum, I like to go see what they've got. For two reasons. One, just out of blatant curiosity, but two, because so much stuff was stolen from Poland during the war that it's always a wonder to see that there's anything interesting in these local museums, you know, because there's not a lot of money to go and gather things. Look, he's like in a. Are you re-entering the Earth's atmosphere, Anthony?
Back into orbit, yes.
That was odd, dude. My phone just got way too hot and it just shut itself down. I was like, the hell is Smokey and the band is doing this?
Great Scott.
Yeah.
That was amazing. But you twisted it. It looked like you were coming into orbit, out of orbit, into the atmosphere, and just sort of. I mean, maybe Tony's who they saw. Maybe Tony was one of these UFOs in the Middle East that they've been reporting lately. I don't know. It's just an idea. Probably not, but you never know. Stranger things have happened, maybe. Anyway, we were talking about, have you ever been to Wandsut there, Ralph?
No.
Tony, you haven't. I haven't. I've been to the town, not the palace. There's an amazing palace. And I've been told for, it seems like eons. Probably not that long, though. It just seems that way. You know how it is? It's not that long. Eon's a really long time, isn't it? Could be an eon. But it seems like eons, okay? It's called hyperbole, folks. Yeah, all right. Anyway, or hyperbole, as a friend of mine used to call it. Yeah, one of my hillbilly friends.
You were told to visit the town?
I was told to visit the palace, not the town. I don't know, is it an interesting town? What is the attraction of Wandsut? Why do Poles wax so eloquent about that town, that palace?
It does have, it has a varied history. It's pretty interesting. I'll start off with one anecdote that you don't hear from the tour guides, is that when the Red Army was marching across Poland, and they got really close to the castle, I think within about 20 kilometers, the Potocki family, who owned the place, they packed everything they could, and they gave the keys to the gardener, and they said, okay, now you're in charge, you're responsible for the place, and they split. And so when the Red Army marched up, they basically, when the Red Army got there, they saw a sign on the bridge going over the moat that said, it was written by hand on a piece of wood. It said property of the SSR. So it's like the gardener was really quick thinking about how to save his skin and everything inside, and he just wrote property. You know, it's already been seized by the communist army, People's Republic. And so everything, so to this day, when you go inside the castle, everything is just as it was when the Potocki family left. So nothing was pillaged by the infantry or whatever, by the kids in the Russian or Soviet army at the time.
That's amazing. So the gardener saved the palace and its contents by just saying it's already yours. Yeah, maybe you didn't get the memo, right?
Yeah.
You didn't get the memo. Huh?
It's pretty interesting. It's survived. The castle survived, which may be amazing to most people in the West. Invasion by the Sultan's army, as well as the Swedish army. the Swedish army invaded this. There goes Anthony's face.
Oh.
The Swedish army had occupied this area, and the Swedish army didn't get inside. So yeah, when Sweden had invaded Poland back in the 17th century.
17th century, yeah, 1600s, they were doing a lot of raping and pillaging.
That's right.
The
Whereas,
Swedes were. Yeah.
you know, I spent a lot of time in Scandinavia, and the Swedes talk about their great period, you know, when they were a great power, northern power.
Yeah, I get sick of hearing that. I'm tired of the
But of
Swedes
course-
talking about how
but of
great
course-
they used to be a long time ago.
Yeah,
Hey, buddy,
there's-
this is the 21st century. That's what I say. When a Swede
Yeah.
starts with me, I say, hey, how about now, big boy? You know, they haven't got anything to say.
Yeah,
Oh, you want a cracker? Is a really dry
Yeah,
cracker and some bad cheese? No, thanks. I don't.
So one of the really amazing things was it used to also be on the Orient Express route from Vienna to Constantinople, or going, you know, like if you were going to go to Samarkand or something like this. So the train used to always stop there. There's a little hotel because there's a massive distillery in Weinzut, and
What does
they
it
their
make?
alcohol-
Vodka?
Vodka and something called Rossolis. It's the only distillery of its kind in the world where they make something called
Wow.
Rossolis. And
What is that?
what happened was one of the family made a pilgrimage
We got to stop.
of the,
We got to stop. The family made a pilgrimage and cap that.
to the Vatican, and they got a recipe for this alcohols from the
Yeah.
monks living in the Vatican.
Fantastic. And you
So-
can get that in Weinzut, along with vodka at the distillery. See the beautiful palace saved by putting up a sign that said, hey, listen there, Russian
You've
communists,
already been here.
Bolsheviks, it's already yours. Don't get excited. What the heck? What do you, take a seat and relax. It's yours. It's very smart. It's like the kind of a Trojan horse, isn't it? But not really. Okay. It's like a Trojan horse, but not at all. Okay. Thanks for watching. See you. Thanks to my guests, and see you tomorrow night. Bye.